Hello there and welcome back to some more Grand Theft Auto 3. Today we'll continue our Let's Play. This is episode 17. In today's episode, we are taking a look at Kenji's missions, getting some more trust with the Yakuza by working with the brother of our good old friend Suka. So we shall see what him and his incredible lisp will have to offer. Yeah. I'm sorry. Oh god. I can't help but laugh at Kenji's accent. It is ridiculously bad. It's great, but it is horrific. Apparently I can't stop smashing into other banshees on the way to Kenji's mission, so that's good. It's always a good start to smash into literally everything you see around you, but sometimes you do. Oh god, that was not a good idea to pull the handbrake. And yeah, we come to his casino for his mission, so let us begin with Kambu Bust Out. Oh god.
My sister speaks highly of you, though I'm yet to be convinced that a gaijin can offer anything but disappointment. Perhaps you could help deal with a situation that has me at a disadvantage. Of course, failure has its own disgrace. A Yakuza Kanbu is in custody awaiting transfer for trial. He is a valued member of the family. Break him out of custody and get him to the dojo at Bedford Point.
Okay, we've got to go and break out someone at the police station. Oh boy, that'll go about as well as you'll expect. Anyways, we need a police car first, but we shall head over to our old friends' place where they work. LCPD, or LPD, according to, like, who was it? Asuka said that by accident. Also, police station not quite as nice to navigate as the Portland one, because I managed to cock myself up, because I'm smart. Yeah, there's a police car spawned down there. Okay, cool. Please be unlocked. Please be unlocked. Please be unlocked. If it isn't unlocked, I'll drive around the block and come back round. Never mind. Rig the car with a bomb. It's another one of those missions where we have to use 8-ball. So let's get the blues and twos on so we can actually, you know, get through traffic easy. Apart from other police cars. Fun fact, by the way, if you drive down here with the police sirens on, there's quite a lot of cars that will just drive to their deaths. Let's see if I can get that going here. Yep, there you go. They'll just fall into the water below and die. All in the name of moving out the way of a police car. So, it's a little bit cruel, but it is kind of funny. Also, there's the cartel. Cartel engages on site here in Staunton, so don't be afraid of that. That's just something that always happens, regardless of where you are in the game. So we will head over to 8 balls. I'm going to turn this bleeding siren off to save your ears for a bit. And there we go. Park it, prime it, press the 0 button and leg it. I do like it how it says leg it. That's much more of an English phrase than a American phrase. But then again, this is technically a Scottish game, so I guess it makes sense. Still surprised that they didn't set one of these things in England. I guess it's because England hasn't got quite as many interesting guns and vehicles and locations as the United States of the Americas. But there you go. Anyways. Police station! I'm surprised I don't get PTSD from hearing the sirens in this game at this point, thanks to bleeding paramedic and all the fun that was. Alright, let us drive in here. Oh, car's slightly damaged, doesn't really matter. Right, there's a police car there, an enforcer there, hopefully one of those will be unlocked. Right, we've got to press the circle button, arm the bond, and run the fuck away. There we go. Come on, Kambu. Right, there's a reason I went for the enforcer. It wasn't a good reason, but it was a reason. It is slightly more resilient than the other police cars, so we can use it. And also, the game suggests going for a pay and spray. I am not going to do that. Instead, I'm being slightly sneaky and tactical because you can just go around this way, drop your wanted level to 2-star, which stops the helicopter coming after you, and I'm just going to go for the police bribes at my hideout, which is the better way to do this. You can, of course, do this regularly, just use the blitzer that spawns at the pay and spray location, and just go into the pay and spray that way, but it's a little bit more awkward. And if you've got the police bribes on your door, you may as well use them. So let's get ourselves down into here. Police car's going to try and kill someone. Good old LCPD. And actually, loud motorbike. One good thing with doing it this way is it does allow us to be slightly closer to Bedford Point. Not massively closer, but slightly closer nonetheless. Right. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm getting some slight hiccups. Hopefully those go away. If they don't, I might have an issue. I'll probably sort that out during one of the cutscenes. Anyways, the dojo is just down here. Ironically enough, I think Kenji's first mission is also his most difficult, because pretty much all the rest of these are pretty easy to do. Whatever you said. Excellent. $30,000, and we are literally just next to the casino to start Kenji's next mission, which I believe involves car collecting of some description. Handbrake turn. Grand Theft Auto.
It is impossible to overestimate the importance of etiquette in this line of work. To my eternal shame, a man once did me a favor, and I've never had the opportunity to repay his kindness. The man's weakness is motor cars, and he has requested that we acquire him certain models for his collection. Needless to say, we must give him the cars as a gift to repay the debt that I owe him. You must obtain the cars on this list and deliver them to a garage behind the car park in Newport. My honor demands it.
I'm sorry, if you don't laugh at the voice acting, there's something wrong with you. Remember, the cars have to be in mint condition to be accepted by the garage. Unfortunately, it is one of those where you have to acquire specific vehicles, which I believe do actually give you wanted levels once you acquire them. You can't just pull one of these random ones off the street and do it that way, but there you go. Anyways, this, I guess, serves an introduction to the import-export business. There are 3 lists in the game, one for emergency vehicles, one for, and 2 for civilian vehicles. One of them is on Portland, and one of them is in Shoreside Vale, none of them are here in Staunton. I haven't showed them off yet, just because they do get a lot easier to do later on in the game, so there you go. I'd like to point out, Stinger for the mission, Stinger over there. We should just be able to get that Stinger instead of getting this one, which, I mean, it doesn't have a wanted level collected to it. I imagined it did, but apparently it doesn't, so oh well. Anyways, it is the one closest to mission location and furthest away from the pay and spray in terms of the map, so it's the one we'll go for first. In terms of doing this mission correctly, just keep your eyes on the road, try not to be taken out by one of the mental AI who do stuff like that. And there is literally a paint spray right next to the drop-off garage, but you can save yourself a crucial couple of seconds by just not damaging the car. But if you do damage the car, it's not the end of the world, as you're about to see. Literally, garage there. Place where you actually have to deliver the cars to is here, so damaging the cars isn't actually a biggie. So if you need to do that, you can do that, and if you don't need to do that, then you save yourself a couple of seconds. It's a win-win-win-win-win. And there is a blister that spawns just over here. I believe it has an alarm, but don't all good things in life have alarms? But it does, at the very least, if you don't want to drive around in it, which I kind of understand. Yep, there you go. You can simply use it to get yourself above ground. If I go under here, I don't believe I'll sink it. Nope, okay. I might sink it if it goes over there, though. what are we nicking now? There is a cheetah up there. With its nice free-spoke wheels. Quite like the cheetah's design in this game. I believe it's supposed to be based off like a Testarossa. The supercars in this game do look really unique. They don't look like a reference to anything, really. Which is interesting. I wonder if the car gets shot by the cartel, whether that matters or not. Apparently not. So, that's fine by me. The Cheetah is definitely one of the quicker cars in the game, so pretty useful. I believe the next car is actually the Infernus, which is the quickest car in the game. And... oop. See, you won't save yourself seconds if that happens. There we go. Slightly managed to apparently park the vehicle slightly cack-handedly, and that made the game very unhappy. Oh well. Let's run over here, grab the Blitzer once again. I'm sorry for your ears. The car alarm is vicious and constantly goes on. Just trying to look down there if there was another car I could grab quickly to avoid the alarm, but no. There we go. Okay, it's gone off. I was about to sort of stop just to get myself away from the alarm and not to trigger that police car, but it went away beforehand. Anyways, right. Let's get into this car park at the stadium. Sod it, that'll do. It's parked-ish. We're going to grab our Infernus. And there's also a Blitzer, which is literally just over there. Also, apparently, that's a thing that's happened. I didn't even realise I still had... oh yeah, I forgot the PS4 has, like, auto updates, which is weird. Anyways. Ooh, go around there. It's the same... all these cars are sort of the same horrible red colour, apparently, which is interesting. Anyways, the Infernus is kind of based on, like, a... it's supposed to be a Lamborghini, but it more just reminds me of Vector M12, to be honest with you, which technically is a Lamborghini, but, you know. Google a Vector M12 and tell me it does not remind you more of the Infernus than something like a Lamborghini Diablo or so on would do. Anyways, another 25,000 things. Seeing if I could set the alarm off preemptively. I couldn't! Brilliant. Oh well. Alright, you proved your point. There you go. Good Blitzer. Good weird minivan thing. I like how in the last episode I used the Yakuza Stinger, or apparently this episode is all about the Blitzer. Of course, this car would return in Vice City Stories as the Blitzer Compact, which would be based on a CRX. I guess this is supposed to be more like a Honda Odyssey. It kind of looks more Chrysler to me, but sure. I think blister does actually mean something in Japanese. Not sure what though. Anyways, third mission is Deal Steel.
When trouble looms, the fool turns his back, while the wise man faces it down. The Colombian cartel have ignored repeated requests to leave our interests in liberty well alone. Now they are negotiating terms with the Jamaicans in order to humiliate us further. They are finalizing a deal across town. Take one of my men, steal a Yardie car, and go pay your respects to the Colombians. Our honor demands that you leave no one alive!
Big fan of the voice crack halfway through there anyways. Now it said grab one of his men, but unless I grab the Yardie car, bring it back and then grab one of his men, I have no idea. I don't particularly want a Yakuza man, but I guess it'll draw fire for a little bit. I thought that was a Yardie car for a second there, but it isn't. That's a Yardie Lobo. That's a Yardie Lobo. So we'll have that one. That's also a Yardie Lobo, but apparently that's gone round the block. So, fun fact. These cars have hydraulics. Wanker. Anyways, that's been dealt with. Now I guess I'll get another fucking yardy car. To replace that one, because I kind of want to go there with like a fully complete car. So yeah, I guess you can use the hydraulics to make it easier to get up ramps and stuff. But, I don't know. It also comes with a fetching leopard print interior as well, which is fantastic. Right. Oop, bollocks. I'm trying not to hit things. This car doesn't handle particularly great though, it has to be said. Come on, get in the car, 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 get in the car. Fuck me, how long does it take you to get in the car? Right. Meeting is being held in the hospital parking lot in Little Rockford. Right. So we want to go... I was going to try and fit it down there, but I don't think I've got the clearance to do so. I don't particularly want to go down that ramp, so I will go the long way around. And we'll go in via the car park. There we go. Through the weird barriers. There's the cartel cars. I like it as just press the horn, even though this is like the only car in the game that doesn't have a horn.
Big man, huh? So Yakuza, come on, man. Pathetic. I kill you. Big tough Yankee. Pathetic.
I'll have that briefcase, and P can do whatever he's doing. I don't think that guy needs to survive. Nah, either way he did, so that's something. Alright, let's go. And to get the fuck out of here. Of course, there would be numerous cars after this, and that would feature hydraulics in the Grand Theft Auto series. The Voodoo in Grand Theft Auto Vice City would feature them. And later in San Andreas they'd be added to pretty much all cars available with the mod shop, although there would also be some lowriders that would spawn with hydraulics on them as standard, those being the Blade, Tahoma, Savannah, Buccaneer, no, not the Buccaneer, the Remington, the Voodoo, probably another one, I've forgotten the name of it. I don't know. Anyways, there's quite a few different cars that could feature the hydraulic system, like the big hydraulic system, and then every other car could feature like this slightly lesser version of it, similar to what the Lobo has in this game. With the actual proper lowriders, you could pretty much make them fall over, which was quite fun with the hydraulics installed. Anyways, $25,000. And we will run once again to Kenji's 4th mission. I believe this one is. Let's go ahead and do it. Shima!
To be truly strong, it is important that you never show weakness. The business is fortunate enough to have our protection. Settle their accounts today. Go and collect the money immediately, so we can enter it into the casino accounts.
So he wants money for his casino. Why don't you just operate as a better casino? Anyways. Let's go get some motherfucking Mueller. Not Mueller, literally. I don't want Mueller the German. I want... is in money. Anyways. I think, yeah, Mueller's featured in like 99 videos on this channel. They're all from a series no one watched, the Greatest King of the Ring stuff, but they did exist, so that's something. Anyways, motherfucking money. Slightly killed him. I'm sure he'll be fine. Just give him some teacup. I guess you can give humans teacup. They'll die afterwards, but it's fine because he's already dead. Sleeping. Dead. Oh, fuck. That's not what I was expecting when I got round there. Apparently just a random fucking Diablo's guy with an Uzi. So apparently that's something I need to watch out for as we collect these fucking briefcases. I think I remember this mission now, because you go to this shop and it's been a bit deadified. And also that taxi's flown backwards. Yeah, there you go. Poor old Uncle BJ's.
I can't pay you, and I wouldn't pay you if I could. Some young gang just dragged up the place. They took everything. You guys are useless. What kind of Yakuza are you anyway?
I didn't realise there'd be a cutscene for that. I'm almost impressed. Punish the gang responsible. Where is the gang responsible for this nonsense? They're in Portland, aren't they? Because they're Diablos. Ah, fuck. It's time to go over the hills, over the bridge and into fucking Portland. Portland is a bad place full of bad people. I don't really want to do that. Wait, are they in Portland? It'd be helpful if I could have a map of the city, but I can't because this is GTA 3 and maps apparently weren't invented until Vice City for some reason. Anyways, oh god. Not particularly what you want when you're going into Portland, because everyone wants to kill you in Portland. Again, I remember as a kid I used to set up a roadblock just down there with rhino tanks, because if you spawned a rhino tank in with a cheat, it'd never despawn. So I used to spawn those in as a healthy reminder to never, ever, ever cross that bridge into Portland, because my god, you can end up dead here quick. I'm going to go around this way because that is a way that avoids St. Mark's entirely, because I really do not want to be in St. Mark's because it goes badly. Right. Oh boy, let's take out some Yakuza. Yakuza? Sorry? Diablos. I'm just going to use the sniper rifle to save me some work. Apparently this one is literally right next to me and he doesn't care that I'm killing his brothers. That one's behind the trees. So I have to get a little bit closer. Ah, there we go. Blow his shoulder off, and apparently this guy doesn't want to die. Is he like, oh, he's behind it. Oh, it's a briefcase. that that explains why he wasn't dying, because he's a briefcase. All makes sense now. Alright, let's get the money back to the casino. I might stop off and go to the ammunition on the way back, just so I can get me some more sniper rifle bullets, because they are always handy to have. Just in general, they have having the sniper rifle does make the game a little bit easier in parts. It's just a general GTA thing, though. It's always a good thing to have in your arsenal, the sniper rifle. Of course, this point in the game is sort of when you move away from using the Uzi and the pistol as sort of your main methods of attack and move on to the AK-47, which is a very good gun. But we haven't had to have one of those proper firefights yet. I imagine that's coming. It definitely will be in the next episode, because the next... Oh, yeah, next episode? Maybe the episode after that, actually. There'll be some good old firefights, because that's when we start doing the final missions for Staunton Island, but we shall see. Anyways, fog has made Liberty City entirely unseeable. Good. I really don't like being able to see where I'm going. I really love just hitting pedestrians. Fuck it, I'm having that. Literally right in front of a police car. Bollocks, cock, and bollocks, 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 bollocks. Don't get arrested at the last minute. That would be really stupid. Anyways, hopefully we should be able to just drop the money off at the casino, and that should wipe the wanted level away. I did say I was going to get some sniper rifle bullets, but I don't think I really need those for any of Kenji's missions. I might get it if I'm sort of around the Portland area, but it's not a biggie. Anyways, $10,000, and I believe next is our final mission for Kenji. So let's go ahead and do that. Jump into Corona, and here we go. Smackdown! Like the WWE show.
You. How fitting you should choose this moment to show your worthless faith. It would appear your attempts to dissuade the Jamaicans from becoming bedfellows with the cartel were wholly inadequate. Yardy pushers line Liberty streets selling packets of spank like they were selling hot dogs. Those cartel pigs are laughing at us. At me. I will give you one last chance to prove my sister's faith in you to be well-founded. Run these scumbags into the ground and wash your shame in rivers of our enemies' blood!
Jesus Christ, mate, don't spit all over the fucking pop filter. You must murder 8 of them. Okay. Yeah, I remember this mission. This is another mission like, oh god, what's it called? Trying to remember the name of it. Bloody hell, what's it called? Luigi... Is it Luigi's Girls? I don't know. Whichever one involves you having to get prostitutes in at that casino thing. The more of these you collect, the more payout you get. So you have to murder at least 8 of them. But if you kill more than that, you get more of a bonus. And you get an extra $1,000 for every bonus you get. So essentially, it's a case of a good old drive-by mission. Minced. That's a good word. Kill them quickly. Apparently they literally do not react. I mean, I guess that's a good thing, I'm not complaining, but I'm assuming they'll get more and more. It'll probably ramp up in difficulty as this goes on, I'm not sure. Anyways, they're literally spawning everywhere now. In West Bedford Point. That actually seems to be a pretty easy mission. You do actually get a time limit on this mission, but for whatever reason it doesn't show it. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I think there's either a time limit or there's a set number of spawn locations for these guys, and they'll eventually just stop spawning. So you might notice I came to the south side of the map, but apparently it was a bad idea. We need to be heading more north. Yeah, I'm sort of keeping that dealer target of 8 in my back of my mind. There you go. A Yardy is off the streets. I'm not sure how long it gives you to engage them. There is a fair amount that spawn though, so it isn't too difficult a mission. I think all of them have spawned in by now though. This will probably be it. Missed my turn in there. Oh well, we'll just come get these guys. Yeah, technically if these guys stay spawned, we should be alright. Actually. Ooh, fuck. There we go. Alright, clip him. Move down to this guy here and then I'll grab one of them over there and we'll see if we can get any more on the way out. Oop, bollocks. I knew I was going to get a wanted level for doing that, but you got to take the risks sometimes. That guy literally just despawned in front of me, which is not fun. That is something they can do. Right, there's a guy. Fuck! They're literally despawning as soon as I'm going after them. Right, this guy. This fucker. I know he's a new spawn. I think he's a new spawn. There we go. Right, that's the mission target done with now, so I don't have to worry too much about getting to places. It's more just a case of the extra cash, which I will take, provided I don't miss. They don't seem to have particularly high health. I don't know if they've been decreased specially for the mission, but yeah, they don't seem to have as much health as a standard pedestrian, because usually pedestrians put up a bit more of a fight. Okay, there's one outside Kenji's casino. I doubt we'll be able to get to that. I don't know if it's actually physically possible to get to all of the drug dealers, but maybe. Anyways, we get an extra $1,000, and that brings our time with Kenji to an end for now. I think there is one more Asuka or Kenji mission or something like that that opens up after you've done a few of Rei's missions. But for right now, Rei will be our focus for the... Ooh, bollocks. Cocking bollocks, do not want that. Yeah. He'll be our focus for the next couple of... or the next episode, Rei will. So join me for when we make sure Rei gets his payday. And yeah, until then, thank you for watching and farewell.
Life is done.